What's going on, good people of YouTube? That boy Treezy here, bringing you, one of them general updates. We're just keeping you guys in the loop. What's going down in Treezy's town, Preston City. Not a lot really, so thanks for watching. No. At the minute, still recovering from the bean dive. For those who don't know what that is, that was basically giving my completion percentage a bit of a stab, starting X amount of games to purposely dive my percentage and then to recover from that percentage. Obviously this is only eligible for true achievementers. A little event that we have on past 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So I'm still working on that. Boxed off Batman Arkham City. Still got videos to do. I've been slacking on the videos the past 3 or 4 days. I had the weekend off, so that was like, family time. So I didn't really do too much gaming over the weekend. I was in work yesterday, off today, so I thought I'd kick the day off with a vlog, you know what I mean? Let you guys know how I've been and whatnot. And then there's a few, see, I don't do like commentary videos when the family's in the house, you know what I mean, because I hate, doors closed in bedroom and silly noise downstairs. I might get shouted downstairs for summer, you know what I mean. I have to crawl out my man cave, you know what I mean, it's not on. So I save like commentary stuff for my days off, you know what I mean, just me in the house. I can peacefully work my magic. So I'm gonna do each video, edit it, render it, upload it, so then as those videos are being processed, I can still do a bit of gaming. So with Batman Arkham City out of the way, fantastic game by the way. I wish I'd checked, well, I've still checked it out, so that's good. I thoroughly enjoyed it, brilliant, but I don't know why I really held off playing it back in the day. Same with Arkham Asylum, you know what I mean. 2 pretty damn good games, amazing games. Arkham City was just such a good sequel, really, you know what I'm saying. They've executed it perfectly, you know what I mean. Obviously the Asylum was just a one area, and you can tell they thought, right, you know what I'm saying, let's take it next level shit, you know what I mean. Boom, city, more characters, more enemies, more everything. Brilliant game. So in a way I look forward to looking at the footage that I recorded. It was only the combat stuff, combat challenges, predator challenges, and the campaign challenges. And I'm going to continue the same vibes with them. I'm not going to commentate on all of them because it's not necessary really. But with saying that, obviously I'll try and make the videos as detailed as possible and keep stuff in, put stuff in the description to help people if there's stuff on specific challenges, and obviously put the time links in there as well, so people can just click on a direct challenge if they're just stuck on a specific one. So with that out of the way, things are getting a bit tight now, because basically I know the Xbox One's not until November, so obviously I'm still rolling deep 360 style now. In my mind at the minute, obviously with the bean dive, it's kind of like gives me more of an incentive to get what I have dived cleaned up, you know what I mean. I don't like having a list of 5G, 10G, stuff like that, you know what I mean. I like to complete my games as fully as possible, period. There's none of this, I'll just get 700-800G and then something silly. You do it, or you don't. So I've moved on to sleeping dogs now. Not done a whole lot, to be fair. Got like couple of campaign achievements. I was playing it night before last, just like doing kind of like free roam stuff, side missions, favours, gaining faiths, whatever the system is on that. So far so good though, it looks pretty neat. I can tell definitely going to be an enjoyable game. I've heard nothing but good stuff about it, so I know it's going to be banging. But obviously, it's not really kicked off for me yet within the game itself. A couple of DLC packs that I'll need to box off with that as well. But the thing is now, it's Tuesday right now, so working a lengthy shift tomorrow probably won't really fit any gaming in. Working Thursday, working Friday, and then I've requested an early finish on the Friday, so I finish at 2 o'clock on the Friday, and then I'll be going to pick up Splinter Cell Blacklist. Not sure from where. I don't think I'm even going to bother with game, because you know, you quickly just look online, and Tesco probably do it like £1 cheaper. I know, like, you know, over £1, but I could just pop down the road. Tesco's free parking. You know what I mean? Buy the damn game. So we'll see about that one. But anyway, I'll be definitely picking that up after work on Friday and blazing that whole life out of that whole weekend. So you know, with that said, I've got Splinter Cell. I'm, you know, very likely to pick up Lost Planet 3 next Friday. Because that's 2 extra new games straight away. I'm just gonna the completion percentage, because I really want to get my percentage back to what it was, at least 93 or above. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to start them 2 games. That's going to slap it down a bit. And with this as well, it's going to put my other to-do games on hold as well. Sorry, I've got a really itchy leg to me. That's going to put my to-do games on hold. Then there's also Flashback HD. I want to check that out. That is probably going to be a rare first day pickup off the Xbox Live Arcade. I think that will release tomorrow. So I definitely want to check that out. See, I might have to try and squeeze that in before Splinter Cell comes out. I just don't like, you know what I mean, starting games and leaving others like undone. It's not cool. I like to start a game, hammer it, you know what I mean, enjoy it, complete it, boom, done and dusted. But with the lineup that's coming up next couple of months, I'm going to be pretty screwed in that department. So Splinter Cell, Lost Planet, Flashback, moving into September the 17th I think it is, or 16th, 17th I think it is, GTA 5. So straight away that's gonna cancel everything out. You know what I mean? Life just ain't gonna exist. I'm gonna be upstairs, hardcore. Booked a week off for it as well. I ain't gonna be like pale in the face. I'm turning to a white man. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be huge. And then after that, yeah, we got the rest of September, October, November. But I know it's like a month, maybe 2 month gap. But GTA, it's game over. It's just going to take over everything, and a game like Grand Theft Auto will last you years. And I can imagine straight off. I mean, the achievement list has actually been leaked, so well, it's out. It's viewable anyway. But if GTA 4 is anything to go off, them achievements are going to be pretty damn chunky. You know what I mean? So there's that. Then November, new Xbox One comes out, and that was another thing I was scratching my head about. Because I thought, well, you know what I mean, I'm getting at least 4 games guaranteed between now and Xbox One. So it's like, you know, should I just hold off on Xbox One and just be happy with the games I've got on the 360 and just, you know, play them, box them off, get everything I can done and dusted, what I want to check out on the 360, and then just sell the 360 off with the games and whatnot. You know what I mean? Because you don't forget, I've got all the Xbox Live Arcade games to like either finish or even start as well. So that's another couple of years worth of gameplay right there. But then the other side of me thinks, well, come on, man. You know what I mean? This will literally be the first time I'll be purchasing a console day one. You know what I mean? I'll actually be in with the crowd. You know what I mean? From the early days. You know. And it just like snowballs into other thoughts. You know, I work hard every day. You know what I mean? I don't particularly splash my money out on anything. You know what I mean? The biggest splashes I've had this year, I'm trying to think quickly off the top of my head, probably this camera, but even that's not 3 figures. my basketball stand. That's probably about it. I don't think I've even bought any games new this year. You know what I'm saying? So besides that, it's just direct debits for bills and you know, car and shit like that. So I thought, you know what, fuck it. You know, I've had plenty of notice, obviously, with the Xbox One coming out. Just get out there and treat yourself, man. Buy one, get it. Battlefield 4, boom. You know, I'm only gonna need Battlefield 4, and I'm set for life. You know what I mean? As long as it's not a letdown, which I doubt very highly it's gonna be. So it's like, you know, I don't know. I'm leaning very much towards just buying one. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna, around that time as well, it's gonna get stressful. Work, specifically this year as well, is gonna be off the wall. And then, you know, throw that in with usual Christmas madness, family visiting, getting presents sorted and that. I mean, I don't even know why I say all this shit, because I'll leave it till the last minute anyway, like I do every damn year. So, but you know how it is, rushing around and shit. It's just a busy time of year, so those moments I get to chill, you know what I mean, my me time, is, you know, with an Xbox One, Battlefield 4, 34 versus 34, or 32 versus 32, I think. No, I don't even know, 64 players altogether. It's going to be beautiful. I can just picture it now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, not to say that I wouldn't be happy playing the games I've already got, because I've got some pretty mean ass games to check out. You know what I mean? But some games, I think I'll buy Battlefield 4 definitely. Other games, I'll probably hold off on the games of the Xbox One. You know what I mean? There's not going to be any need for me to buy, I don't know, Assassin's Creed 4. You know what I mean? Because I've got Assassin's Creed Revelation, no, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3 yet to start. What else have we got? The only other one that might push me would be The Division. I was really impressed with what I saw of that, gameplay wise, from E3 and whatnot, so I'll be looking forward to checking that out. You know, stuff like Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed 4 for the 360. I could probably just buy them on the 360 if I wanted to. Depends what the price is going to be. I mean, we're coming pretty close to, you know, the rough release date now, and off the top of my head, I don't think there has been a solid date for when the Xbox One's actually out. You know what I mean? And from the news I've been covering on True Achievements, there's not any solid release dates for the games either. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them, innit? But anyway, 30 minutes already. I just sit here and just let it flow. But that's how you roll. That's what vlogs are about. So obviously, like I said, today I'll be working on back my videos and whatnot, putting a commentary on some of the Predator challenges, campaign challenges and whatnot. The campaign stuff is pretty chunky, because that's like 3 sets of missions in one go, with like 3 retries. So I don't know what plan's going to be for them. Originally I was just going to record the gameplay as normal, and then if I did use any retries, just record like part of the failing kind of clip, and give the reason why I failed, you know what I mean? Besides that, video wise, not much else upcoming really. Obviously I'll see what I can get off Splinter Cell. It depends what the achievements are like really. I might have a little dig in that this afternoon, because I've, you know, there's a balance with recording. It's been a while since I've bought a new game, started blazing it and recording it straight away. I find that if you're going to record while playing, it ruins the experience in a way, because you just purposely, you know, you buy a new game and that first experience should just be all pure. You know what I mean? You don't need to record and all that, but obviously at the same time you want to, you know, make a video popular and whatnot. It's all about the speed of the recordings. But even saying that, I mean, thinking about it now, it's probably out in the US today. Normally they get like a 3-day head start, so on the competition side, you know what I mean, Americans will always smash the UK up, unless the game releases on the same day, where the UK can get it that little bit earlier, if it's like a midnight release, you know what I'm saying. But we'll see what we can get up here. I mean, if the multiplayer side is as good as I'm hoping that'll be, because the Spies versus Mercs in Double Agent was fantastic. I mean, I personally didn't get to try it out against actual other human players, but the cooperative side of it with two other guys against the enemy AI was pretty banging. It was a good rush and really good challenge as well. So you know, I could get some shit recorded off that. Like I said, we'll see once the game comes out, and then obviously there'll be Lost Planet 3, so depending on achievements again and stuff like that, could hopefully get some video footage of that, maybe even flashback on the sly, you know what I mean. But I've got 3 chunky days coming up, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, stay tuned for the Batman videos, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Thanks for watching, guys.